So last session, you guys had a, a bit of a meeting with Kyoto Key. Before that, though, you guys basically were able to do a little bit of shopping on Ithor. My camera's just being weird today. Uh, so you guys were able to do a bit of shopping on Ithor, get some new materials. I think Ren got a power belt, just kind of get yourself equipped for that last big battle. And while you guys were there, you learned a little bit of things. You had some different people reach out to you, and then you know kind of what's going on within the galaxy. One of the big pieces that you guys came across was that Ull's former master, Kyoto Ki, had found some type of way to take down the Sith, take down the ones who had been hunting you guys, been kind of trailing you guys throughout the galaxy. And he'd reached out to Ull just to help lend some assistance to that. And at the same time, you also learned that your friends on Yavin, who had been hiding out from the Sith as well as the Republic, had been invaded by what they're saying are the mercenaries who are claiming to be part of the Republic. You guys had a little bit of a debate about where to go after that, or kind of where you guys were needed most, and eventually decided to meet with Kyoto Key and try to see if you can find the weapon to take down the hunters, but also leveraged Ren's mom becoming the new Mandalore and sent her in to save and help the Jedi out. So the Mandalorians kind of mounted up and got their fleet mobilized and were heading out to Yavin, and you guys met with Kyoto Key. Afterwards, he let you all know that to kind of retrieve this weapon, and he gave you a little bit of what he knew about the weapon, and somehow it supposedly cuts off a being from the full power of the Force. So it's something that could help remove some of those hunters' powers. He knew that he sent a strike team out to gather data on it, and they had been trapped by one of the Sith, the hunters' fleets aboard a kind of trapped on an asteroid while their fleet kind of had a little blockade around them. So he sent you guys in to see if you could break the blockade and hopefully retrieve that data and bring the two ships that were kind of stationed on that asteroid back in preparation for you guys finding the weapon and eventually hunting the hunters. So that's actually where we'll pick up now. So I think you guys got a little bit of information about kind of how the layout of the area looked. I'll put that back on the screen for you too. But I think you guys are just kind of planning your initial thoughts on how to get into that system and how you all wanted to play it. So you should be able to see on the screen a little bit of a layout for the maps and get a little bit more information on how everything's laid out with the asteroid of the system. Sweet. So is there any preparations or anything that you guys want to do before jumping in, or
Is there what kind of location is this? Is this something that there might be some traffic that comes in and out already, or kind of a fight our way in no matter what?
this is so basically kind of the army of the hunters army trapped them on an asteroid. So this is a pretty desolate part of the system. They were initially running and were able to make kind of make way into the asteroids, and so far the hunters not having pursued them within the asteroid field.
Okay.
So are we in, like, is this around like an asteroid field too then, or are there also like asteroids nearby?
Yeah, so there are also kind of asteroids nearby too. So it's like kind of a super dense field, but there are some big asteroids kind of floating through it.
So I guess that raises maybe the question, did we finalize what we wanted as our mods?
That's what I was going to ask. Because I saw you recommend escape pods and active camo. Is man, names are escaping me today. Sorry. Is that good for everybody? Or
yeah,
there's a bunch of different stuff. It's up to you.
Yeah, there's like a ton of options. I'm good with whatever you guys want. Like, I don't think there's any bad options. So
I don't know if there's a ton of active value in escape pods, but
We could do, instead of the escape pods, we could do the countermeasures too if we wanted a little bit more
Yeah.
combat power.
yeah, that would make sense.
Countermeasures, what?
If you have to make a saving throw to like be blinded, disabled, whatever, then you get to add your wisdom modifier, which for us would be +3.
Okay.
You can use it like once per tier, which maybe only like once or twice, but still.
That sounds pretty good.
All right, so it sounds like countermeasures is one of your choices. Did you guys have any for the other two?
I think the active camo is a good idea. We could either do the active camo or we could do one tier down, which is just like the stealth device. The active camo would take both of our next slots, which is good. I mean, it's a really powerful ability, so I'm good with either.
Right.
I mean, I'm fine with
Um,
taking the active camo, but if someone else has something that they were looking at that could be good to take, then we can do that.
If we actually wanted to smuggle stuff, we could do the hidden department, although that's a suite, so I don't know
What
if
about
that's
an
like,
EMP device?
ooh, that sounds good. I don't know what it does, but it sounds great.
So as an action, you activate, and every ship within 100 feet is not very large, actually. It's only 2 squares away from your ship. Makes a con save, and on a fail, they are stunned for 1 minute.
One minute's a long time though.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess if you get into a cluster and you're nearby,
You draw them in close and then pop that and
Yeah, you could buzz past them too. Like you could get kind of close and then
guys,
just keep going.
stealth into EMP. Just
and then the electromagnetic scrambler would be another. If you didn't mention that already, a stealth essentially.
yeah.
What does the scrambler do?
Can cause a ship you can see within 300 feet to become shrouded in electronic interference. And it's like an attack. It seems like it takes damage.
Okay.
And if it fails wisdom save, it takes D6 lightning damage and moves 50 feet in a random direction. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you can kind of push them randomly. So it's kind of a just interesting, fun one there.
Yeah.
And then ship slicer is pretty crazy there. Intelligence save on a fail. That ship is a small or smaller ship, so it's specific. But small or smaller, disabled until the start of your next turn. Well, just straight up disabled, but just depends on, like I said, what we're going for.
Yeah, I think any of that sounds great.
Guys, come on, let's get a casino.
A casino, you said? Yeah.
It's a hot ship.
Hey, I just got my card, so I'm good. We can go to a casino.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
Command center. I don't know if we need a command center.
We could go, I guess, just to spread it out. Maybe we could do the stealth device, and then one of the ones you had recommended there. Well, one of the attack ones, maybe either the EMP or one of
Kind of
those
like
ones.
the EMP. It is tight range, but
Yeah.
kind of getting up.
I kind of, it's kind of funny when I think of that. I think if you're like a smuggling ship and you're like, yeah, come on board. And then as they get on board, you zap them and fly away.
Or if someone's, trying to board you, that's another.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Like
think I saw
I see like some Republic
countermeasure.
come up.
I think
Like,
I
we
saw
need to check your
boarding.
cargo.
I think I saw boarding protection.
Yeah, that's for people who are like trying to forcibly come on.
Oh yeah. Boarding
I
pod.
think it's more of an
boarding
internal,
harpoon.
right?
Yeah,
Um,
like
Boarding
cameras and locked
pods.
doors and
Come on, guys. Boarding pods straight into the central headquarters, and then we just, you know.
I like it until you read how fast those boarding pods move and just realize you have to be in them.
Yeah. Just get gunned down in real
Just-
time.
You're flying like 50 feet. You're like, we're gonna make it. Yeah. Which goes with the theme of the Crimson Ronto, that scene where they have all the all the boarding pods and they try to land, they got shredded. Yeah, but is so I guess like countermeasure, stealth device, and EMP, are we good with all three of those?
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Sweet. Yeah, so you guys have the ship equipped with all three of those. Can help out with any plans or how you all want to take it. So a couple of pieces of the intel that they gave you as well. So it looks like their two ships are holed up on the asteroid. And one of the things that's kind of keeping them there too, and I think Kyoto went over this a little bit with you guys last time, is that they've got a little bit of a kind of interdictor device. And I'm kind of pinging it now there too, which is restricting travel through hyperspace for kind of a range around it. So that's kind of one of your considerations there too, is just to be able to find a way to either escort them past or disable that so you guys can kind of bang out to hyperspace.
Man, I cannot see the character sheet.
Yeah, maybe we try to kind of get close. We'll try to find a meteor to kind of shadow us and see if we can get kind of close and maybe get the jump on them.
Yeah. Better
Gotta
than
take
just
the initiative.
rocking on up.
Sound good to me.
If not, we'll go find a meteor to hide behind again.
Can we throw a meteor at them? Tractor beam.
You guys don't have a tractor beam. That's a modification though.
Should have
That's
got it.
Dang it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Let's try to hide between some of the debris.
Jeez, I can't think of the name of the show that the Crimson Ronto's from.
Was that my show?
Yeah, it's one of the aliens, and oh, it's such a good show. It's gonna bug me now.
I think Burger is just quiet.
I hope
Burger.
it's just that.
Yeah, we
is
can
my
I
mic
can
work?
hear
You
you.
know.
there you
I
go.
can
There
hear
you
you.
go.
Yeah, you're very clear. Yeah.
I just
Oh,
don't
dang.
think you've been chatting.
Honestly, I just woke up from a nap. My brain's still percolating.
No, it's all good.
Making sure.
Thank you, man.
Sweet. So you guys, so sounds like the plan is so far. You want to kind of jump into hyperspace, kind of out or jump out of hyperspace and a point near them, and try to see if you can kind of find a asteroid or meteor in the area to hide behind.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So yeah, you guys are able to make the jump into hyperspace. How far out are you guys thinking? Or how close do you want to get in there?
300?
Oh, and remember this. So space times everything by 10. So like 1 square is 50 feet in this.
Okay.
800?
Were you saying like how close we want to come out of hyperspace, or how close do we want to try to sneak into them?
Or how close do you guys want to kind of come out to hyperspace to the scene?
I think we could probably be safe about that. Maybe like
Do we have an idea of what scanning range is? We want to be outside of that.
I think we could be a couple hours outside and we'd be okay with just.
Definitely. So depending on how close you guys want to push it, one of you guys can make a technology check to see if you know a little bit about what style ship that has and what their scanning range is. Or if you wanted to be super cautious, you can go like Ping said and be a couple hours out and just slowly make your way in.
Honestly, I'm kind of on Bing's idea.
Guys, I got an idea. All right. What we do is we kill as much power as we can. And we just drift there.
Wow.
They won't be able to see us on the sensors. And then we'll
Kill
like,
like
Invigorating.
and then we'll turn everything on and then just like gun them down as soon as we get into range.
I mean, in theory, it's got some merit, but they're gonna pick up asteroids on sensors in some form or way, so we're
yeah,
at least gonna be like a rock, and I imagine they'll put a visual
yeah.
on there.
I imagine some point between you choosing to power up weapons and them blowing us up, we're gonna realize that was a bad idea.
Yeah, coming in an hour or so out is fine
Yeah.
Yeah.
to be safe.
Yeah, so that would definitely be a safe distance. Ren, you get you're slightly familiar with that. It's an older brand of a Republic ship, it looks like. Something that probably has been mothballed by the main Republic fleet, but somehow the hunters got their hands on it. You're not exactly sure the entire range of it. You know that close up, they've got pretty significant sensors within 1,000 feet around it that can see even things that are pretty well hidden. But outside of that, you're not sure how long their long range scanners go. You know that this is an older model though, so you're probably assuming it's not top
Still
of the
checks
line,
out.
but yeah, that still checks out. But yeah, it's not top of the line, but could probably do a decent job of it depending on who's operating the sensors.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think going farther is better here.
Right.
Perfect. When you guys hit the hyperspace, I kind of see the blue lights in Acacia. You guys, it takes about a couple hours, but you do make it to the point, and you're about to kind of just pop into a pretty desolate looking system. There's really not too much around. You see a sun in the far distance, and you just see kind of a flurry of in your area, asteroids around you. In the very far distance, only really because you're aware of their location before, you guys can kind of see faint readings of the kind of the dreadnought as well as the interdictor and some of the starfighters as well. You do see asteroids around you. Some are kind of drifting around the area. What's are you guys kind of trying to find one, or how's you guys plotting this out?
Yeah, let's find one. In the good middle distance here. Yeah.
Perfect. Somebody give me a scan check, and then if you guys are going to kind of latch to it, after you do the scan check, let me do a hide check as well.
I'm operator, so would that be
Yep, that'd be you.
okay? So what would I be rolling?
Scan from the sheet. So that is a +7. It's under
Oh,
wisdom.
nice. Wow.
Okay, so /R 1d20 plus 7.
Mhm.
Hey, that's not bad.
Nice. You boot up the scanners and kind of range around the field. You see, as I said, pretty desolate star system. You're not too much popping up on the scanners, but you do find a nice asteroid. It's kind of drifting along. It's still quite a ways back from where they are, but it does look like it's kind of making a lazy drift in that direction.
Okay. Inform everyone about it. Just give everyone a heads up.
Ren, bring us in nearby that rock there. I think that's our shadow.
All right.
So the stealth device does give us proficiency with hide too. I don't know what bonus that is, but
Sweet. That puts you up to I think a +5 for hide then.
Yeah.
nice.
Sweet. So give you roll a hide check, Ren.
Okay, so
+2
+5.
plus whatever else.
We add any modifiers from our character to these?
Oh, the nice thing too, so if there is a skill that you're very good at, with nice. So I'll do a Red's thing in a second, but if there's a skill that you're very good at and you want to use it, so like if you wanted to use your perception for scan, you could do so, but you do so with disadvantage since you're kind of going on your own and not really making as much much use as the ship tech. That'd be a little bit easier.
Okay. So these So we have the chance of doing it with the shield, the ship stats, or our stats, but at disadvantage.
That's right.
Okay.
But yeah, Ren is able to solidly bring the ship in and kind of just secures the ship to an asteroid in just a way that you have to be pretty diligently looking for something to notice it. So you guys are latched on there. Are you guys gonna lazily drift into view or do anything special for it?
I don't have anything special.
Well, what was our plan, that we're going guns blazing when we get in view, or?
I think we were first. I think we were just gonna hide out and then jump out and kind of get them.
Yeah, so our guns have about 800-foot range. So, I mean, theoretically, we could try to just get close enough to take. I assume that this is the thing we got to take out. I don't know like how easy that would be, or if it's shielded, or we could just try to take out some of the little guys. And
That might be the play, just to remove some pieces from the board.
What does the countermeasure do again?
I'll read it. So then no confusion here.
Countermeasures. This modification adds a series of countermeasures to the ship, granting it more active approach to the wards of effects. Once per round, when the ship is forced to make a saving throw,
Okay.
that causes you to be blinded, ionized, shocked, stalled, or stunned, a crew member can use their reaction and add that to the ship's modifier to the roll, minimum of +1. So
+3 to our wisdom.
So we could use a reaction to get +3 to a saving throw to one of those conditions.
that's once per round. So that's
Well, and I think you can only use it for the amount of times you have in your tier of a ship. Are we a tier 2 ship, I think?
Tier 2 ship, yeah.
So we can use it twice.
is that. I don't see that.
Does the EMP device affect our own ship?
Does it? I didn't think
Oh,
so.
there's a typo, but it says "You ship automatically fails the initial saving throw, but has advantage on subsequent saving throws against the effect."
I guess it does.
I don't know if that follows verbiage about, as an action on each of a ship's turn, a crew member can repeat the saving throw.
Yeah, I think you may be affected by it.
Uh-oh.
Looks like it.
You guys can switch that out if you don't want to use it after that.
Yeah, and sorry, the countermeasure. You're right, Nora. There is no limit to that. I must have been reading a different ability.
Yeah, that's kind of what I gathered. I was like, I don't see anything about limits.
Oh, I
Oh.
was looking at improved
You
countermeasures.
said we're not doing ventures yet, right, Tegan?
Oh no, you guys are doing adventures.
Okay, I was just making sure. I could have sworn there's something. But... Nice.
Operator.
Mhm. I guess to make it easy, if we could just get rid of if you guys wanted to drop the EMP, is that what you were saying that's going to affect us?
Yeah,
It
let's
will
say it would
affect
affect you. Yeah.
Yeah, we could just
It's-
drop that and do active camo just to make it easy.
It's up to you
I
all.
mean,
Or we could
We're
get
hiding on a rock.
explosive payload.
we could get some guns.
We get big gun
Mhm.
because we have quad. Do we have? Yeah, we have quad laser cannons.
Yeah, I think you can add it to one of the. Is it one or both?
You can get explosive payload and expanded payload.
I think both of those are just tertiary weapons, aren't they?
Tertiary or quad. When the ship fails a saving throw against a chosen weapon or another ship within 50 feet, the second ship must also make a saving throw. On a failed save, the ship takes damage equal to your ship's modifier. The damage is dealt. The damage is of the same type dealt as the original attack.
Yeah, but our guns won't make them do saving throws.
Yeah, you guys have primary weapons.
Yeah, yeah, that's if you have like torpedoes or.
Okay.
I mean, we could just take like stronger shields or something too, like just to, I mean,
Armor would be good.
yeah, we don't. I mean, we could do something real simple.
I mean, being fast is nice.
Yeah. Or the slam, I think is what it was called. It allows
Yeah,
you to
so-
essentially.
So if we want more armor plating might be good. If we want to add a little bit of throttle.
I like the idea of being sort of just like fast and dexterous.
Mhm.
I don't know. It makes sense for like a smuggling ship.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're like a heavily armored coming in guns blazing.
That's
Like
fine.
I think tactically that would be smart, but I just don't think that's our ship.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
So you guys could get a
thrusters?
tractor beam, or if you wanted to, I know you guys were talking about that a minute ago too.
Increase our ship's dex score and dexterity score. So we would get a +3.
I think it only increase it 1.
I don't even think this increases movement speed. You further improve your ship's thrusters. Your dex is increased by 1. Oh, it does. No, you're right. It doesn't increase the your dex score. So
Yep.
not the modifier. Never mind.
So depending on where that puts you guys, you may be able to bump it up a little bit. But and if you improved your dex modifier with it, I'm not sure if you guys are on an odd number right now. It would increase your speed. You have to do that whole formula thing again.
We're at a
We
14,
got
so
14 dex.
Oh yeah, so it
wouldn't-
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wouldn't
Do a mining laser.
Weapon slave array. I don't know what that is.
Just lets you shoot from the cockpit.
Oh,
So if you didn't have anybody running one of the gunners, it lets you kind of slave array it, so you can kind of shoot from where you're at.
okay. So you can like manually override the guns.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. That'd be handy.
All right. So any leaders so far?
You guys want to just take the plating? It might be better than trying to take the thruster, which would only give us like a +1 to our modifier, no, not a modifier, our score.
You guys are getting speed. I think somebody mentioned slam. Slam would be a good one if you wanted more speed.
Slam would be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, slam essentially allows the pilot to dash. So you cover and with the thing, I think I could be wrong on this, but I think the formula works. Like I think you can boost engines, so you can boost your speed and then double it. So I think you can theoretically move like real fast.
You can. Yeah.
I would like to do that. I like to move fast.
Gotta go fast.
They say.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Sweet. So you guys, it makes sense for the ship too. So you guys have that slam one. So if you need to be, you can kind of activate that and just blast out of someplace.
Just charge. Just full speed.
You should charge that ship that's 20 times bigger than us. But we're gonna move real fast towards it. So
It
it's
won't. It
fine.
won't. It won't. It won't even see us coming. You know.
Sweet. So you guys have that extra speed in there. It's not like you guys are gonna just wait it out until that asteroid drifts into view. So you guys spend a couple hours just kind of chilling on the ship, just kind of keeping a low profile as the asteroid lazily kind of moves across the sky. But eventually you do start to see flashes of light, and you get to kind of take a look out through the kind of the shipboard view and kind of see this array ahead of you. You see that the larger dreadnought appears to be bombarding the planet, just raining turbo lasers down on the planet, or the asteroid, looking just to kind of tear it apart and expose the two ships hiding within. You see kind of around the area, the dog ship, or the starfighters just kind of flying kind of around a tight orbit around the interdictor device. They're kind of keeping that guarded while their main ship just blows the asteroid apart and just kind of rains fire down upon the Sith hiding there. Ren, you are really confident with how well you hit the ship and kind of docked on there and powered down that they haven't noticed you yet, and are kind of off their radars right now. And we throw your little asteroid in there too. So that's kind of the asteroid you guys are flying in on.
You won't
Okay.
even see us coming.
I hope not. Okay.
Throw you guys up there too.
Oh, I love it.
Sweet.
All right.
So they have not noticed you, so you guys will get a little bit of a surprise round. So is there anything that you all want to do?
Other than just surprise them, I think.
What can I do?
Yeah,
Disarming Shot.
Blazing.
Yeah.
As an action, you can expend 1 power die to attempt to disarm the target. You add the power die to the ship's attack roll on a hit. It must make a con save. On a failed save, you disable a weapon of the target ship of your choice until the ship recharges. It's a thing you could do.
We're in weapons range, so we could just start blasting if we wanted to.
Just go for it.
True.
Say we just bolt for them, you know?
Oh, I can use my wisdom instead.
We have power die 4.
You got 4 power die.
Okay, direct
Okay.
power coupling. So that is that the which one is that?
So the direct power
Are they
coupling.
dedicated or is that open?
Yeah, it's so it's one that you can move it from the central power bank to wherever you want them to.
Okay, so we have 4 total, but we can use them anywhere.
Exactly.
Okay.
And does it take like a power die to like shoot the guns?
Oh no, so power die is like if you want to do like extra things. So like if you
Oh,
wanted to use
okay.
like a
It's
maneuver
like special
or,
powers. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
like
Cool,
spell
okay.
casting, but with not.
Yeah,
spells.
so if I wanted to do like the disabling shot or any of that stuff
Yep.
for the gunner
Exactly.
feeds. Okay, yeah, cool.
I just realized that I can use my wisdom modifier instead of the ship's as perceptive techie. So
Yeah, the ship has +3, which isn't bad.
+3 is not bad, but I got, as soon as I can find my sheet, I have a +8 to my wisdom rolls, perception rolls. So I
Oh, nice.
can perceive.
Cool.
I can see things really good.
It's clearly new.
All right. Yeah, so you guys have them by surprise. So you guys all go on the same ship turn on this one. So usually with the surprise rounds, I roll out the other ships as well. But with you all going on the same turn, we'll just gonna have you all go before initiative with this.
Cool. See, look.
What
Nice.
did you say what rank we were for deployments?
Rank 2.
2.
All right, do we want to just blow these fools up?
Yeah, let's get them.
You roll a power die as part of the combat.
So our gunners can take opening shots if you'd like.
Open fire!
Yeah. Ool, were you gonna be a gunner or am I a gunner? Just
If you think you're gonna do some casting as well, I'd say go with that.
Okay.
Because I mean, all I'm gonna do otherwise is just shoot the guns. I don't have anything additional to that. Not that coordinator fits otherwise in that regard, but
okay. Yeah, it might be fun if we get close. I can do some stuff.
narratively, I think it would fit a little bit better for Uhl, but doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and take some shots then if we're good with that.
Sweet. All right.
So
So
guess I'll try to take out these this blue guy right here.
perfect.
And
So Ping and Islith take some shots, and it's basically 1d20 plus I think 5. Let me pull up my sheet.
Before
Or plus
I'm
6.
just reading over some things
1d20
before
plus
the
six.
attacks. As we're floating in alongside the shadow of the asteroid, I turn to the crew and give an inspiring word or two to everyone, and let them know that we are going in maybe a bit of an underdog, but I'm confident that we will all come out on top. And with that, I will utilize my inspiring display, and that will give just ourselves, because we're the only ship, temporary hull points equal to my charisma modifier, which is a 3. So the ship has 3 temporary hull points, and also proficiency bonus is we're at 3. So I will give this to 1 to the pilot and then to the 2 gunners. Ping, and I think Isolith, you're on a gun, yes?
Yeah, Isolith's on again.
Okay, so you, Ping, and Ren will receive an inspiring display die, which is a d6, so basically like potent aptitude, etc. And you can use that within 10 minutes to add to a ability check, attack roll, or a saving throw that you make. So hold on to that as needed, and then you can wait to use that after the roll, but before the result, as usual. That is a once per long rest feature, so
Nice.
Sweet. How many hull points did you say that gave you to?
3.
3. Okay. Sweet. So Uhl gives his inspiring speech and gives you all some good tactical output there. Gunners, take your shots or cast your powers, whichever way you're going with it.
Isolith's gonna go for a rapid shot after Ping takes his.
Sweet.
yeah, so I'll shoot at that guy, the blue dot there first, and I think it was what 1d20 plus 6, I think, in the sheet there.
Mhm.
And do I have an advantage?
Yeah, they don't see it, so you've got advantage on that too.
Nice. All right. So 17,
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
and then what is the damage on that?
2d4 plus 3 energy damage.
Plus 3. Oh, and then I think for the cannoneer, I get another plus 2. And you said it was. Oh shoot! I already forgot what it was.
2d4 plus 3, so 2d4 plus 5.
Okay, 2d4. Okay, cool. So nice.
Not
11
bad.
damage.
Solid. You kind of just pop above the asteroid and just let out a solid blast. It's not destroyed, but you take out pretty much a decent chunk of the ship's. You wipe the ship's shields out and take a good chunk out of its armor. It's smoking. It's looking pretty rough.
Nice. So
Hey,
I'll
Tegan, I had a
take one more shot at him.
Oh, you only get one shot with
Oh,
this
okay.
gun.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. What were you saying? Who was that? Nora or Ren?
It's me,
Oh,
Noru.
okay.
I saw this ship here, and I don't know if it's just like maybe my eyes. Is this one supposed to be bigger than this one? Like, is this like the big bad ship?
No, it should be the same size. I'm not
Okay.
sure why it's.
All right,
slightly...
I didn't. I for a minute, I was like, oh, that one. I'm worried about that one, guys.
That one has a Wookiee in it. Don't worry.
He's
Write it out, fighter.
Yeah.
Got the
This-
only fighter pilot in the galaxy.
This lad needs to give me a dex save, DC 14.
Alright.
If it passes, no damage. If he doesn't, lots of damage. Dang it.
Unfortunately, you see the ship trailing smoke, barely holding itself together, but the pilot kicks into gear after he knows he's being shot at and just evades the bolts of energy flying at him.
That's unfortunate. But that'll be Isolith on the guns.
So
Alright.
do we each take a turn Or
Yep,
is it kind of treated like we're playing one character?
So it's so basically it's one character for the initiative, so you all are going to go on the same initiative, but you all take a turn within that initiative. So
Okay.
each of you guys get to make your own actions. You guys just go all at the same time, just to kind of show you're on the same ship, making the same type of move, so you all go at once.
Would it be possible for me to use some of my system disruption? Try to jam the system of the big bad
Are we close
of
enough?
huh?
I don't know what the range is on that.
It's it's about 1,000 feet, and we're in range.
Yeah,
So
I know it is.
for the next minute, you have advantage on wisdom or probe checks. Additionally, when the ship makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving roll throw, you can use your reaction to disrupt the ship's function on a roll system disruption die, which is a d6, and subtract that from the ability score or attack roll or saving throw. You can use this feature after the ship makes its roll, but before the GM says it's a succeed or a success. So basically, I'm giving it a -6 to hit, roll, or to ability.
Or minus D6, yeah.
Yeah, -d6.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, it's not a save one, so yeah, you can definitely apply that. And you wanted to do it to the interdictor. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
the big boy, because I'm worried about him shooting.
So, are you talking the big boy or the guy in the middle?
The big guy. Or
Okay.
That's the little guy.
Yeah.
That's the big guy.
oh,
Oh yeah.
oh, okay, little
Oh, it
guy
shows
then.
that.
Little guy then. He's in our immediate target range, so we should probably try to disrupt him first.
Perfect. I just wanted to clarify if you meant that guy or the
Okay,
starter store back in the. But yeah, we could definitely.
I think originally I was just like, oh, he must be like on our side. I don't feel too bad, guys. And now I'm like, guys, I don't know about this. Having second thoughts.
Well, you guys do know there are two Sith ships within the asteroid too.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
we could try to reach out to them, maybe. I don't know.
Hi guys,
What's up?
how's it going?
We could use a hand.
Sweet. So, Ren or I think just Ren. Yeah, Ren, you're up.
Hi, I'm ready to go. I've been reading, cramming like it's the night before an exam. Okay. I'm going to. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna use. Oh, that's what it was. I'm gonna do target acquired for my bonus action. And specifically, I think we've been targeting this dude, yeah?
That's right.
So advantage on the next attack, and then I'm going to start moving. Basically, what I want to do is an attack run towards that guy. So I'm just planning to move like around here-ish. I gotta move at least 150 feet, so that's 200, which would give me a +4 to an attack that I'm about to make. So I'd be moving like right about here. I can't move the dude. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to.
Oh, you should be able to. I mean, there you go. You should be able to now.
Let's see. Oh, yep, there we go. Sweet. So I want to get him over here. And I think it was like right here. Yeah. Nope, one more down. Okay, so yeah, we're scooting on towards him here. And with attack run, we're not in range for a ram, so I'm gonna do fire. And I do that without the normal disadvantage. And the attack deals additional damage equal to the distance of your attack run divided by 50. So that'd be +4 to the damage. And or actually add advantage because I used my bonus action for the target acquired.
Unfortunately, I don't think you have a gun unless I'm missing a gun for that's front facing for the pilot.
Really?
I think you guys just have the 2 quad lasers.
Oh man, is that totally? There goes that.
That would have been an interesting. We could have added one of those.
I
didn't-
realized only after that I get a extra d6. That I can help deal an extra d6 damage if you have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay, well, I can't attack anything right now because I thought that
I-
I didn't know what it meant by forward facing. I was like,
I think that would be like the slave guns.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't think we have any. Although I had advantage on my attack. If we were able to retro, you could do the 1d6.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how it is because I went into ventures because for some reason I could only find bonus action abilities unless I use a power die, and I don't want to waste power dies yet. But I looked in my venture onto the thing and it says like once per turn you can deal an extra d6 with a ship attack. You can take this venture multiple times. So what does that mean? Is it like you can take? Is it like a feat? Is it?
Yeah, ventures are feats.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you want to add a d6 to that first hit from B?
Yeah. Let's add that, and yeah. So d6. Great. 1d6. And here.
What one is that, Noro?
Let me pull it up. It's called sneaky firing.
Sweet. So yeah, you get a bit of extra damage off on that ship. Sweet.
Posted
So,
it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any benefit if you take it multiple times. I don't.
I mean, you get an extra d6, I think.
It's good to be really sneaky.
Okay, so I guess for my action, then I'll do dogfight. So that's an opposed dexterity check against this dude, and see how that goes.
Sweet. Is it maneuvering for it or?
Yeah, I'm maneuvering. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Oh, we got a nat 1.
Oof, yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so success, you can cause the next attack. Okay.
Fortunately,
So, on success, you can cause the next attack made against your ship at disadvantage. But okay, so I guess we just don't do anything.
so you kind of get into dogfighting rage, just trying to outfly the pilot, but unfortunately, this guy is just pretty on the ball there. And is able to keep up with your maneuvers. All right, so we're actually going to get into initiative now. So you guys can do this one of 2 ways. If you want to, you can just roll the initiative for the ship, just doing, I think it's +2 for it, and we'll get that on the ship on that side. And I think you can just actually even just hit the ship in the character sheet and roll initiative. Or you guys can roll initiatives like normal, and we can average it out, and that'll be the ship's initiative. So I'll let you guys decide that while I'm rolling the other guys in the ships.
Tegan, you said we were level 2 in our ventures, right?
That's right.
Okay. So I can take like a base level 1, a level 1, and then a level 2? Is that how
Yeah.
that works?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm taking Slippery Pilot and Sneaky Fire. Cunning
Okay.
Opportunity.
Let me see. Get a +2. I feel like we might be better averaging our initiatives. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, let's try and average some initiatives here. So I gotta say, so there we go.
Ah,
We need.
Oh,
Is this gonna drop it a little bit?
And then I think Noru is the last one who needs to roll.
oh, you need me to roll my
Yeah.
initiative?
I'm averaging that.
12.2.
Yeah.
Well, we're faster than half of them.
Hey, you know, that would have been basically right on mark for
Eventually, it all becomes just
average.
tug of war back and forth, anyway. So
Yeah, that's true. I just figured we had at least a couple of people who had decent
Yeah.
initiative modifiers. So it's like, yeah.
All right. Let me get you guys in there. It's sweet. So, unfortunately, you guys have a little bit lower of an initiative, but get you going there. So, as you guys come in, just blasting, you see the ships take a bit to kind of come around, but they start swinging around. And you notice it looks like the fighters are first to react and begin whipping around towards the Crimson Ronto. And let me see who is first there. So blue group is first. One of them kind of juts forward. You see him just kind of tilt the ship slightly as he turns to get a bead on you guys, and he triggers his twin blasters, and you see him just kind of riding forward, cannons blazing. And he will hit, so you see him slash into or blast into you guys. Two flares of green lights impact against the shields and bring you down by 8 energy damage. This guy has to do a real big turn. So he goes 100, 200.
Shielding goes down by 8.
He triggers his twin laser cannons at you as well. And I think that hits you guys. With another 10 energy just flaring across the shields. See your shields are holding pretty strong as the initial bursts come off at you.
We have 70 shielding.
This guy's going to just hold position and turn his ship around. It is going to trigger another blast at you guys.
For that last one, I was gonna use my uncanny dodge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you see Ren just kind of do some quick maneuvering around the blast. It is able to make at least one of the laser cannons miss and half that damage for you guys.
Enough.
This guy is going to use his movement to dash forward and then slightly turn his ship. All right, the Dreadnought is up. Or this is not the Dreadnought, that's the
Interdictor.
The Interdictor is going to you see it kind of start to begin to flash and flare. You see bits of energy become stored into the ship as it builds its power. And you see it release it as a beam, kind of a purplish beam cuts across the sky towards you guys. Rin, give me a DC 14 strength saving throw.
Okay.
For the ship.
I think we have stuff for this. Yeah.
I don't know what we're adding that to, but if it has an ability check, a saving throw, or an attack, -6.
Fortunately, that wouldn't help here.
I was like, huh?
But I think you guys have some pretty strong, pretty good strength for this ship.
Yeah, I was about to say we have nimble starship, which would give us. We're doing it.
Dex.
It's no, it's half its dexterity modifier to any saving throw that doesn't already have that modifier in.
Okay.
So we should get a +1 to our strength saving throw. Should make it up to +7. So let's go.
Dang.
Solid.
Nice, right?
You see kind of the gravimetric pulse go out towards the ship, but luckily Ren is just experienced with dealing with that, just completely maneuvers around the purple blast, and the ship is unaffected.
Not so fast.
And then the Rato is up. Yeah, so you guys all take your turns at kind of the same initiative. So however you all want to play it, or whoever wants to go first, or however what would make most sense tactically for you guys, you kind of
Um,
go from there.
Yeah,
I will. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'd like to use target acquired uh, for the bonus action. So next attack roll made by your ship has advantage.
Sweet.
I will
Uh,
use my bonus action to do the thing where you get a +6 damage.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
since you
I
gave
will
advantage-
direct. Use a direct action on the gunner that shoots second, so they will get advantage as well.
Nice.
Sweet.
And they will likely not utilize my inspiring die there as a replacement. Uplifting directive number, I should say. But
Sweet. And Nora, don't forget, you still have an action, so you could interfere if you wanted to. I think there's a couple other actions you can take. And
I'm not too sure on what I can do because I can interfere when you take the interfere action. And I don't think once per turn you can deal. I don't know if. I think that the sneaky fire, I think it is one action. Once per turn you can deal an extra 1d6 damage. I don't think it says anything about a bonus action. I think, yeah, because I think what is it? Slippery pilot. I think that.
so for the sneaky firing, I think you'd have to be the gunner.
Oh
Looks like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but it's an operative. Oh,
Your
operative.
class, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm confused.
No worries there. All right, gunners, you can take your shots.
Yeah, I'll try to finish off the. Was this the ship I hit last time?
Yep, that's the guy you hit last time.
Yeah, so
Oh, I do have. I do
I'll
have
try to
a-
take a shot and finish that guy off.
That's with advantage and a d6 for the damage we hit.
level 1
should we try
operative,
to
so that should work.
hit the weaker guy then with this massive shot here?
It's up to you.
Isolus can probably finish off the weak guy with a rapid shot.
If you have advantage on the attack, does that give disadvantage on rapid shot?
I don't think
that's like a
so.
burst, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a burst.
It doesn't say anything about that.
All right, I'll just go ahead and take my shot here. +6 with advantage against the weak guy here. And so I get to roll one more time. 1d20 +6. All right, so 17.
Solid, that'll hit. Were you shooting at the weaker guy or the one, the untouched guy?
I'll try to finish off the untouched guy first here.
Okay.
So that'll be +5. So 9 damage.
I can add the d6. It's if I have a level 1 operative, and I do have a level 1 operative. So I can do the sneaky fire. But I again,
I think you have to be the gunner for
okay.
it.
Never mind.
Sweet. So you get a solid blast off this guy. You chew right through his shields. You see he's smoking a little bit too now.
And did I get you said I added something, didn't I? To the first shot.
I think from Ren, right?
Yeah, I think Ren had a D6 or something.
Yeah, a d6 for the what's it called? Power
Attack or the damage?
damage.
Okay. All right, so an extra 2 to him.
Nice. You take out a decent chunk of its armor. It's still up, but it's smoking and wobbling.
And that was the weaker ship?
Or were you shooting the weaker ship, or were you shooting the untouched one?
I was trying to finish off the one I hit last time.
Oh yeah, if you hit the same one you hit last time, yeah. How you finish it?
So as he's coming, like I hit him the first time and clip him, and then kind of exposes, and I shoot right through the cockpit.
Sweet. Burst through the cockpit. You see just kind of a flare of fire and smoke. And then the wings just drift off into different areas. All right, Islith, you're up.
Would it be would it be smarter to have some fire going towards the lad here, or continuing to mow down these lads?
Action economy.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is our objective. So I think if we get this, I think at that point we can bail. But at the same time, these little ships are going to keep shooting at us unless we blow them up.
Yeah. I figure we at least take out some of them before we go for the big guy.
The one thing is, Noru did do a thing where this is not going to have nearly as good of saves. And if I do a rapid shot to this, I get 4d4 damage to it, plus our modifier.
Do it. And I think you get adds to your save too, right? Because you have the same thing as me. I think it's +2 to your DC.
Let me check, actually. What do you have?
I'm just going off the gunner sheet, but for the gunning style, it's called Cannoneer. So it's +2 damage to damage rolls and save DCs.
Action.
My brain is a little mush right now. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
Where's
It happens at the end of the day.
So yeah, I think I think I was listening that this is a much easier opponent to damage right now. Would go for some shots on it, just to get some damage into it.
Perfect. And you're going rapid, it sounds like?
Yep. So dex save DC, I believe 16 actually with Cannoneer.
Per round, when you roll a power die as a result of an operator's disruption.
Unfortunately, it will succeed.
How did she miss? How did she miss?
That is a rough one. It does not have much dex, but just pretty much you see the shots go wide as Ren's whipping around, and you see the rapid fire just dot through the space.
Do we still have Noru's ability on him?
Are we talking
Oh
about
yeah, the D6,
So it's
yeah.
a minus a D6.
Yeah,
Roll a
mine-
There's a
D6.
chance.
I
Yeah.
rolled a d6 and got a 6.
You don't have to use the new D6,
Okay,
unfortunately. But if you beat a 5, or 5 or better, you get it.
5.
Nice.
Yes!
Sweet. So that's a roll some damage.
Hit him. Hit him.
All right. This is 4d4 plus 3.
Nice.
Not bad. Not bad.
Dead average. I will not complain.
Yeah.
I think that with my direct action giving you advantage, they would, given this rapid attack, they would have disadvantage on that. Just based on some other conversation that with burst fire weapons, if the attack would have disadvantage, the affected target would instead have advantage. So looking at the other way around, I think would apply. But
Sweet. Either way, it takes 11 damage on that side. With a bit of helping hand from Nuru on that side, you're able to catch it, and you see the lines dot up and flare against the shield as you trigger the blaster cannon.
Sweet.
Just like, I don't know the equivalent, because again, my brain's just a little bit mush right now, but the equivalent of giving a thumbs up from Islith to Naru over the comms. Hey.
Hey.
All right. Sweet. So who has not gone yet?
I don't think I
took
was
a-
able to do anything this turn.
I took a bonus action, but I was going to use my action to try and dodge fight again, this time with this dude.
All right.
And then part of dogfight is that if it does succeed, you give someone else advantage, right? So it's like, it's hard to explain. It's weird. I keep rereading it and it keeps being weird. Okay. Yeah, you cause the next attack made by your ship by the target to suffer from disadvantage. We grant the next attack made against your ship from a different target advantage. So it's like just trying to prioritize. Okay, so we're gonna try and do a what's that? Maneuver +2. +2. Why do I keep getting so low on these? It's a maneuver, opposed maneuver check.
Unfortunately, he will seed again on that one. You see, he's kind of a nimble starfighter, a little smaller than the Rato, and just able to keep his mobility up.
Okay.
So I have a question. It says that I can take the that I have improved interference. You have advantage on the interference check. What is the interference check?
Yep. So there's it's an action. So if you take a look at the standard actions in the Crimson Rhino, it'll give you more information on interfere.
Standard actions. I'm trying to.
And I have pilot in training, so for next time maybe I can squeeze it out. I don't think I can.
Because I'm looking at it and says you interfere with another ship, and you would make a charisma interference check. You can instead choose, I don't know, a slicer's check at disadvantage. But I just.
Yeah, so interfere will give him a disadvantage on the next ability check or attack roll if you wanted to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I will have them do that. So.
Sweet. So who are you going up against?
I'm gonna do that against the interdictor to interfere with their, or I mean, who is this guy pretty messed up, or do we want to keep disrupting this guy? Do you guys have a preference as far as targets go?
I'd grant the big guy disadvantage could help.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if they've attacked us yet, but
I'll use the
tried to tractor beam us.
Yeah, they did. I'll use the interference on them just so I need to do interference at a -1. Oh no.
So you could, with disadvantage, roll your own. If you have Slicer's Kit's proficiency, I think it would be for interference.
I don't think I do. But I'd rather have the advantage with a -1 than disadvantage. Can I help you? Sorry.
All right, sweet.
So I'm gonna roll 2 -R 1d20 -1 /R 1d20 -1. Okay, so 12.
Sweet. So let's see how you boot up the system, see if you can break into the ship's field, and see how they do.
And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna use a bonus action to.
Unfortunately, it just squeaks its way through and is able to hold off on the electronic assault and keep its systems running.
That's okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to use the system disruption, then, giving it a -6 on the.
Oh, nice. I think with that one, if you use it, I think it just stays on there until you move it, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I already used it with the was it the tractor beam? Or no, to hit the. It was with the save for Isoleth to shoot him.
Nice.
So I'm gonna just put that back up.
Sweet. You get that back going. Kind of disable the system, slow them down a little bit. And the Dreadnought is up. You see the Dreadnought continues to have 2 of its guns fire at the asteroids. And see how that goes.
My lord. What asteroid?
Yeah, The asteroid is looking rough. You see those two guns just blast into it, shattering chunks of asteroid. And you starting to see that you haven't seen the ship yet, but there's not much cover left on the asteroid for the Siths to hide behind. And sweet, it's got one left on the port side, or the side facing you. I'm terrible with what sides those are for ships. Is going to it's gonna
Starlight, star right side. Starboard is right side.
Oh, I had it right then. Sweet.
Yeah.
Lucked out. That was a pure guess. That was
50%, you know.
It's gonna take one shot at you guys, and it will miss. So you see one of the turbo lasers begin tracking the ship, and it just powers up and flares out just a burst of green light. But luckily, you guys are able to easily evade the blast.
70 damage to the asteroid. My
Yeah.
lord.
The asteroid definitely cannot take another round like that. And your Sith friends on the planet will be exposed.
Hey, I call this a win-win. Sorry. For our allies.
This guy is gonna turn and then move a little bit up, but is not able to reach you. This guy is going to 100, 200, 250. Is going to move and trigger some blast at you. And he is also gonna miss. So Ren's just hot behind the
go.
sticks there and is just easily evading the starship's blast.
You better hang on, Elias.
All right.
What the heck is she doing?
She is like watching you guys work. So she's kind of like, she's interning right now. So she is staring at Ren and watching him.
Shadowing, job shadowing.
I
Take your
imagine she was
Padawan
in,
to
like,
work day.
I imagine she was hanging out in the co-pilot seat, just, you know,
No,
vibing.
Kurt is in the co-pilot seat, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What co-pilot seat then?
Yeah.
With
He's got a
his
hungry Rancor
proficiency with
looking at
knives,
you.
I don't know. I can fly under these conditions, guys.
He'll give you help if you need to get off the pilot seat.
Let's strap a EVA suit on him somehow, and then launch him from the ship. That'll be a good distraction.
No.
Boarding Rancor. Alright, the last fighter in blue group triggers another kind of round of shots, but Ren is just really feeling the force right now and is just easily evading around those blasts. This guy is going to move in a little bit and straighten out his ship. It is going to take a shot as well. You see him kind of flying in. You hear because Star Wars has ship sounds for some reason.
It does.
The war of his engines coming towards you.
That's all the space gas. You know?
Yeah, it's one of the books and legends like explained it. For some reason, they install like a device on the ship which like monitors the outside and makes sounds for it. Which all just
Okay.
explained because
All
Lucas
right,
didn't
then.
realize you can't make sound in space.
Yeah.
But that guy will
Just
hit.
works. It just works.
Because it's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Of cool.
Nobody wants to watch a silent dog fight.
That'd be really funny though.
Firefly, some shows have done it, but it can't
Yeah.
do it too often, I feel. So that guy will hit. This guy is going to move a little bit closer to you all, trigger his laser cannons, and he will hit as well for 10 and 9 energy damage altogether.
And that's all dealt to us.
Or to your shields, yeah.
Okay, so
And don't forget, guys, too, on your turn, you guys get a 1 power die back and can roll one of your shield dies, which is a D8 and
Ooh.
add that to shields.
Forgot about the shield dies.
do we have a
Okay.
mechanic?
No.
Elias, you're the mechanic.
It's fine. I'll just double duty. Don't worry. I have intelligence.
Is it Alliance that, or am I thinking of Isla?
We don't have a technician either, do we?
I don't think so, yeah.
All right.
Nope, nope,
Two,
nope.
two gunners and
I mean, we got
Two
we
guns.
got Kirk and Elias. They
Kirk,
Oh my god.
come
definitely
on.
need to get a remote
We need you to
remote
start-
weapon.
I want to give
We'll save
Kirk a
up.
little mechanics kit, just have him see him banging on the engine. Try to get him
Save
to
up
go
for a droid
faster.
or something. It's okay.
The engineer is engineer.
Sweet. So the interdictor is up. It's gonna try the same thing. You see it kind of building up its energy. It's focusing that purple light onto a point and it shoots back out towards you guys. Ren, give me a strength saving throw.
Okay, and I believe it is +7 because. Yeah. Okay. And
Solid.
Nice.
I'm bored.
Once again, you see it flying by and starting to pull on the ship, but just a master at the stick there, and are easily able to evade it.
yay.
All right, the Ronto's turn again.
I will direct one of the gunners, give them advantage on their shot.
Nice.
I don't know if I get to re-roll my D20 die.
You should roll those roll a shield die.
Yeah, somebody can roll a
Probably.
shield die.
D8.
Yep, D8.
Go for it.
2.
You guys want? I can throw disarming shot. I don't. It's weird because it's an operator thing, but I'm not a gunner, so I don't know how I would.
Yeah, so if it's an operator thing, you can just let me read the thing. But I'm pretty sure you can just throw it onto.
As an action,
Yeah,
you can
to your ship's
spend
next
one
attack roll.
power die. You add the power die to your next attack roll. On a hit, you deal. In
Yeah,
addition
so-
to the normal damage, they make a con save. You disable a weapon. So if you want, we could disable one of these snub fighters. We can disable one of their guns. Maybe knock out the guns for one of the more, I don't know, healthy ships.
Huh?
Or we could also disable the giant tractor beam that keeps, you know.
Actually, if we hit this lad with that, big boy,
Big boy?
big
Big
boy.
I mean, that would only disable one of the turbo, like, twin laser cannons.
It's better than
No, turbo cannons,
right?
Yeah, turbo cannons. Turbo lasers. My bad.
It gives the lads down there.
It gives them one more chance. Well, is Tegan, is that 3 individual weapons?
Oh
Or
yeah,
is
they've
that...
got so
okay.
they've got 3 individual cannons that they're shooting.
So
Dang.
I doubt that it would do too much.
Yeah, I think
2 is a lot still.
ping would just be like, let's get this interdictor down and bail.
So you want us? You think it would be good to throw it onto the interdictor?
Well, I think maybe we can take some shots and see if we can get the interdictor down, and then we can save that in case we need it for the other
Okay.
ship. Or
We can save it. I'll take my action then to run interference on the interdict. So, such are 20 plus -1. That's not too bad.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, they're just rolling hot right now, and you try to get into the system, and they just push you out.
I
Not gonna stop
use
Isla.
my bonus action to give it I use my system disruption again to give him the -6.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah,
I really
Isla,
feel
you
helpful
wanna-
over here, guys.
You take your shot first if you want. I think does it work so he has disadvantage on this first save then?
For
Like if we have advantage, does he have disadvantage on the rapid shot?
Yeah, it seemed. I mean, that was my interpretation. It's up to Tegan, but it seems that with the burst property, which is this is basically the same thing, I believe, because the burst property says if you would have disadvantage on your shot, then the save is at advantage. So you would think that it would go the other way around, but
Yeah, that's cool. Works way.
All right, DC 16 Dex save.
All right. Who are you shooting at the interdictor again?
Yep.
All right.
Dang.
Ooh,
Got him.
what?
Unfortunately, we'll just fail that. Sweet. So so yeah, you roll some damage as you kind of light up its hull and shields.
Rolling hot.
Alright.
T.
Are we willing to use a power dice just for more
Yeah.
damage?
Heck,
Yeah,
go for it.
Alright.
I
absolutely,
say
we haven't
let's,
used any yet.
yeah, let's take this
yeah.
dude out.
Get him
Uh,
back next turn.
How big is our power dice again?
6.
1d6.
Nice. So that's going to be 10 damage with an additional 6. So
Nice.
16 damage.
I don't know if
Nice.
everyone's flushed out their deployments very much, but or if maybe you can just put them on there. But everyone has a resourceful something, and that allows you to re-roll once per round your power
Yeah, I
dice.
forgot
So
about that.
keep that in mind. So like if that 6 came up bad, you'd have an opportunity to re-roll it.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Let's see, drink 2. Oh, I get
Well, it says you
critical range increase.
you can roll the dice twice and take either result. So
yeah, advantage basically.
kinda, yeah.
Sweet. So you trigger another blast. Its shields are still up, but they're starting to falter.
All right, so I'm gonna follow suit. I'm gonna also try to do a rapid fire against this guy then.
Nice. Do you have advantage as well right now, or?
I don't think so,
Okay.
but I do have my force and power. Nice. It's gonna hit anyways. So you said it was for a rapid. It's 44 plus 5. Is that what it was?
Yeah, +5 with your +2 there.
Nice. Okay.
Would have a -6 to that too. For DC.
Nice. 13, and I might as well use a power dice myself. And what can I do here? I will do disability check. Yeah. Oh, I'm not lined up. If I was lined up, I could do it. So I'll do a disabling shot, I guess. So I'll do a D6, and then he has disadvantage on the next ability check or attack roll.
Nice.
Nice. 4. I'll take it.
Sweet. So you blaze through his shields. You see some of the rapid fire burst impact against the hull and start to scar the hull. All right. Is that? Oh, Ren, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to try that dogfight again. We'll see how it goes. And I have been doing it wrong because I do get to add my proficiency bonus to the maneuvering checks, so we should get a +5 for that.
Sweet. And he rolled terribly this time.
Well, let's hope I don't roll more terribly. Let's go.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, so that guy will get disadvantage on his next attack against us, and I will give that dude advantage on us.
All right, so you're getting some sick dog fighting with this guy. Just easily outmaneuver him. Send the gunners up for next round a good shot against him.
And we'll just turn a little bit, and that's all I got.
All right, the Dreadnought is going to pretty much do the same as last time. He's going to trigger 2 turbo laser blasts at the surface. You see one just completely whiffs an asteroid somehow. It goes wide, and he goes from crit to miss to crit. And I was just gonna, oof, yeah. So you see he whiffs that first shot. That second shot comes in hard. It just bolts into the asteroid. You see it start to split apart. And you see two Sith ships. It kind of takes you. They're going to take some damage too on this one. I'm going to give some dexterity saving throws for them. They are going to see how they come out of this.
And blew the asteroid away.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I don't know, guys. One attack is when he can
Asteroid's
roll
gone.
60 damage on one hit. It's a lot of damage.
So Sith Cruiser is okay. You see it kind of come out of the blazing inferno of the asteroid and just scattering, bits of rock. Its shields are still up, looking a little faltering, but it's still up there. Let's see how his buddy does. Buddy does about the same. So the second ship's a little bit smaller. Its shields are barely holding on, but it does emerge all right from the wreckage of the blast. Throw these guys on the map as well.
Ooh. If we have friends, then I can do a thing. Maybe not now, but like eventually. Targeted strike. When a friendly ship makes an attack roll, you can use your reaction to expend a power die and add the power die to the attack roll and the damage.
Sweet. So they will go. We'll roll them into initiative next turn. And the snub fighters are up. So there's a red team. So you see the red squad. One of them on the right arcs a little bit towards the crew, and then dashes after you guys and triggers 2 shots of his laser cannons as he flies through.
That first one will be at advantage because of our.
So that will hit. So you see he kind of triggers those blasts for 7 energy damage. The other one is going to kind of move in as if he's trying to hem you guys off. He's going to trigger his twin laser cannons as well.
38 shields.
He will miss. Alright, this is blue squad. There's one guy left for blue squad. He has disadvantage against you guys too. He's going to trigger his laser cannons, but unfortunately, even with Ren's expert piloting on that side, he's able to get it off. But unfortunately, the damage is pretty low that he triggers.
34 shields.
Alright, and these guys are just going to start piling on some damage as they've got you in the targets. That guy will miss. That guy will miss as well. So you see these two just kind of lining up shots, but fortunately Ren is able to easily evade them.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, the interdictor is up, and it's going to continue with the, looks like the only gun it's got. It is going to try to hit you with the gravimetric pulse again. So make a strength saving throw.
Let's try it.
Wow.
Nice. Ren luckily is just prepared for this, sees it building up, and is easily able to maneuver outside of the blast.
He's squeezy.
Alright, the Ronto is up.
Alright, so Ping is gonna tell Ren, get me in close to 2 of those ships.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, is this gonna go terrible or it's gonna go great?
Okay. Well.
You can get pretty close. Yeah, to 2 of them at
Like-
least. I don't know how much range you have. You may be able to get
Yeah.
3.
Ideally, if you can get me like here, that would be
I think
fantastic.
I can with the turn. Yeah, we should be fine.
And I will. So I get in close. I'm guessing I can see inside the cockpits. And I have space casting, so it doubles my range. And I'm going to try to twin cast Malazia. Are these like single operated ship, like fighter ships?
Oh yeah, these are kind of like single pilot ships.
All right, cool. So I'm going to try to Malazia both pilots if I could.
That's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, let me. Actually, I got to get the ping sheet up. I haven't looked at it.
Ho ho ho.
That is one resilient fighter.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
on a lot of crits today.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on there. But like the first guy will save, the second guy will super fail.
All right, so yeah, it was a wisdom save, and so one of the pilots is going to be incapacitated.
Nice. So as you're looking into the 2 points, you see one pilot just kind of like shrugs his head, and you see him waving off the effects of the force power. The other guy, though, like you see him just slump against the seat, and the hand off the sticks. The ship starts to kind of just move erratically as he's just slack-jawed looking out the viewport.
Unreal.
Would he be considered prone?
Not prone, because he's in a chair, but he's...
Yeah.
Well,
He said-
like, if he's not able to be...
There is no prone in space.
Oh, well, I know. But he's no longer able to... Would that be like a stun? Or... I don't
It's
know.
not. So incapacitated isn't the same as stun, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, those are actually separated.
Definitely, so he's going to have to do some... we're going to see kind of what happens. Roll a d20 when it comes to his turn to see what happens to his ship as he kind of goes AFK. But for right now, he's just kind of slack-jawed looking out the viewport.
He needs better internet.
Oh. Lovely shield die.
All right, who is next?
Which is the ship that survived the save? Is it green or red?
Green. So the red has a question mark next to him, and he's the one that failed.
Okay. I'm gonna run interference on green. Maybe that'll... I don't know. 1d20 minus 1. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Alright, so he has disadvantage on his next attack save. Right? Or was it... I forgot what you were saying that interference does.
So I think it's attack roll or ability roll or saving throw.
Okay, that works for me.
Um,
And I'm going to use my bonus action to give, I don't know, the red guy. I'm gonna put my
ability check attack roll. Yeah.
Hmm?
The red guy. For
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna use the bonus action one, the system disruption. So I'm gonna be adding my minus d6 to him, since he's gonna need to make a save check in a bit.
Yeah. How many times have you used that one?
I don't think there's a...
I think you get 2 uses if I remember right.
As a bonus action, you can choose a ship that you can see. Disruption. Ow, cat, my leg. E. Additionally, when it makes an ability check, you can use your bonus action to disrupt it, which is a d6.
Yeah. So last line looks like you can use this feature twice to regain any expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Okay. Alright. It's okay. We're good. Never mind.
I'm gonna try and do some more dogfighting, and we're gonna do it against. Let's see. We'll keep it simple. So I'll do it against the guy next to us, and then I'll give this guy advantage on his next attack.
Definitely
like that's
fair
a-
trade-off there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I get +5 to this d20, please. It's my third nat 20. This
You
one.
Tegan, man.
I know. Hey.
Nice. Yeah, he's just completely flying sloppily against it, and you were easily able to outfly him on that side.
Okay, yeah. So this guy gets disadvantage on his next attack against us, and this guy gets advantage on his attack here. So
as he sleeps it off.
Yeah.
All right. Isla, have you made an attack yet?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Same first second as the first, still going for the interdictor. Dex save, DC 16.
Nice.
Ooh.
Fail.
Some big damage.
12 damage.
Nice.
You got a power die left?
Ooh, do we?
I
And
think
if
we've
so,
only
may I-
used like
I think you've only
3
used 2, yeah.
or 2.
Yeah.
Is it alright if I use one for more damage?
Go
for
ahead.
it.
Alright. Exposed weakness. Up 17 damage.
Nice. You burn a line into the hall. It's starting to smoke. It's looking pretty bad. It looks like it's bloodied up. All right, is that everybody? I think that is everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, the dreadnought is up. It's gonna have 2 of its guns fire on the smaller of the Sith ships. First shot will miss. Second shot will miss too. So you see the Sith ship is just feeling the force and easily maneuvers around the 2 blasts. The second though is going to take or third is going to take a shot at you guys, and that will hit. So you see it flare a turbo laser blast over your guys' way and force you in just not quite fast enough to evade this one, and it blast against your ship.
We have
am
5
I?
shields.
Because I'm going to uncanny dodge it.
Nice.
How much does that give us back?
It's
Halves it.
half damage, so
So what would we get
Oh,
back?
no.
15?
Yeah, it'd be 14.
14.
Okay, we have 19 shields.
Plenty.
Oh, if we take
Shields.
another hit like that, it's because our hull points are 50. So
53.
we got.
Because we have temporary hull point.
Oh
boots.
yeah, 53.
we're good. We're good. We got 50 more hit points.
Yeah,
We
that's how
got
that
like
works.
72 in total.
Yeah, well, maybe we should have brought a mechanic.
Nice. One of you guys. So it's not just limited to the mechanics. So if somebody wanted to try to boost the
Yeah,
shields or
I was about to
stuff.
say.
You
With
know,
the new
I
rules,
think-
it's
I
not
think-
limited to the mechanics.
Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
I'm
we
gonna
joked
go do
about
that.
it,
I
but
think
if
I'm gonna go do
Isolith,
that.
if Isolith used her bonus action to give Kirk his action, could Kirk actually like?
I don't know if
Rancor can't fix the ship.
Dang it! Oh no!
Unless you want a D20 or a Nat 20 fish, the Rancor can't fix the ship. It'd be hilarious, but unfortunately, it's a little beyond his brain power there.
That's unfortunate.
He's
I
just
completely
smashing things with a
understand.
wrench.
Yeah, that would probably be the likely outcome. You tell him to go fix the engines, he just starts clawing it up.
Like I said, the engineer is engineer. Let me just smack it with a wrench a few times.
Wow.
Lovely.
Alright, sweet. So this is red group. See the only one red guy is still awake. Malaysia, does he make a save at the end of his turns, or is it just he
At the
takes
end, he'll
damage?
get a save.
Okay.
Yep. If he takes damage, he gets an additional save with advantage.
Didn't someone do something to that save? Forgetting.
Who to the guy in green?
No, Malazia.
Oh, the guy in red is the Malazzi.
Okay, I thought there was something else.
Sweet.
I used my interference on green.
Okay, that's right.
Oh my goodness, that was a good roll.
Sweet. So he'll hit with seven energy damage, and does that save? What's your EC again?
For
Malazia.
there you go.
I think it's like 18 or 19. Let me
Oh,
look.
sweet. Yeah, you're good then. Yeah, so he continues to just drift along. I'm gonna roll a d20 and kind of see what happens to his ship. Yeah, it does not go well for him. You see as he lets go of the stick, the ship starts spinning. It starts just flying off in the distance.
Hopefully.
Did we take that 7 damage?
Yeah, or at least on the token. That's why I've been
Mhm.
updating.
Right. Yeah, so we're up to 12 shields.
Up to or down to?
Down to.
You know, glass half full. 18 is my DC on the save. Sorry.
Sweet. Oh yeah, no worries there. So yeah, he's still passed out, just flying through space.
Bye.
Oh, so yeah, let me start the turn. The Sith are going to get into initiative. You hear a comm blare, or kind of a voice blare over the comms, and just kind of a dispassionate voice comes along. Are you all part of the Sith? Have you come to aid us in our battle?
We have come to help.
Yeah, we've come to aid you in your battle.
We have come
Full
to help.
stop.
I'm not here to. Let's leave it at that.
Well, you all will fight under the banner of the Sith. So you will know glory, and we will break our chains and show these fools our true power.
Cool.
Don't get ahead of yourself, bud.
Hey, be nice for now.
You could call me a Sith hater, all right? I don't care.
Sweet, we get that last guy in. There we go. Alright, Slip Fighters are still up first. Blue guy, or Blast Blue guy, is going to take his shot at you guys. You see him kind of screaming in low. His fire off. Quick burst of his twin cannons. What's your guys' AC again?
It's 14.
Oh, it's 14. All right.
It is.
He flies in and blasts you guys for 5 energy damage.
Okay.
This guy has disadvantage on
So we
his
take
next
14 energy damage? Or no, 5.
Just
5 energy. Yep.
You take 5, yeah. So we're down to 7.
7!
we're good. We got
It's all right.
7.
This guy has yeah, I was gonna say disadvantage, but it doesn't matter. It's fine.
I don't know why I rolled 2 there. Yeah, he will hit for 7 energy damage on that second one.
Neither of them were crits.
And this last guy is gonna flip around as well and take a quick blast at you guys.
Wait, which
So he will miss.
Yeah. Okay, we're sitting at 0 shields.
You know, guys, I think I might want to work on the shields.
Go back there too, but I'm a little busy.
Shields are down now.
Yeah.
So when they go down, they're down until you get to a place to fix them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well.
So these guys are gonna try to. They're gonna go a completely different way. So this guy is gonna turn because space is 3-dimensional, and he's just gonna go the other way. So you see this guy in the Sith small ship. Why is it not coming? Oh, I put him on the GM line. That's why, I think. What layer is he on?
I can see him over here.
Oh, you can see him? Okay. Yeah, it was not. Oh,
You
there
have
we go.
the ruler thing selected.
I had the ruler on, yeah.
Yeah.
I do that all
I
the
do
time.
that. Yeah.
Yep. So he's gonna go this way, and he start making his way off the map. You see he's going to trigger a quick shot of blast. And how far can he reach? It's too far. Actually, you can do a disadvantage. He's going to try to take a shot at the interdictor with disadvantage, unfortunately. Why didn't I roll the disadvantage? Unfortunately, you see the blast go wide as he tries to flee the scene. All right, the interdictor is up. You see it begin to power up, but unfortunately this time it's not going to take a shot at you guys. It's going to take a shot at the Sith. So you see it kind of the same thing happening. It powers up, the orb flings out, targeted at that ship that's starting to make its way out. And he will fail. So you see that purplish orb just surround the ship and just almost jerk back on it, and does 17 damage to the ship, and just pulls off its shields. You see it's quite a bit of damage gets through to the hull, and it's starting to limp along.
Oh boy.
The Sith is going to try the opposite tactic. And he is going to, Pilot's going to use his action to dash. And he's going to try to see if he can go up the backside. So he's flying up over there, and he is going to trigger his cannons as well. Actually, he has disadvantage too because he's dashing at the interdictor, and unfortunately will miss.
Can I use a power die?
Sure, how you used it.
Targeted strike, power die, location sensors. When a friendly ship makes an attack against the target, you can use your reaction to expend a power die, and add the power to the attack roll, and the damage roll. If it hits, you can use this maneuver before or after the attack, but before the DM determines if the attack is missed or hit.
Sweet, yeah. So you could roll another d6 on that, see if it helped out.
Okay. Slash roll one. I could just. There's a button for this.
Right, left hand side.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my resourceful disruption. You can roll the die twice. Really?
Oh,
That's rough. Unfortunately, the Sith ship's blast still goes wide. Fortunately, this guy has another shot though, because he's got 2 guns on his ship.
Can I add that to the last one? Or?
Fortunately, you can't. But unfortunately, though, that does hit. But the damage just came up blank. That's weird.
Does infinite damage. Ship is destroyed.
infinite damage times 2.
Alright, let's roll that.
No price, must be free.
Yeah, I hated that retail. Like, I really hated that. It hurt like every old person. So you see another kind of one of its gunners gets on the mark and just blazes in. And this ship, it's starting to look rough. The interdictor doesn't look like it has much life left. So you guys are getting close to having that down. And with its last action, this guy is going to start calculating a jump. Oof. Unfortunately, he gets no progress. Alright, where did my thing go? Crimson Ralto, you guys are up.
Yay.
Let's finish.
I will
this.
boost Oh.
Oh no, sorry.
My bad. Wow.
As soon as it happens, rapid shot into the interdictor again. Trying to burn him down.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's something you do a save.
What's our strength boost? 3.
He will fail.
Nice.
Yay.
12 damage.
There we
Nice. This ship is barely holding itself together. You see it smoking, just bits of armor flying through the space. It looks like it's on its last legs for sure.
Do we want to use a power die to see if it ends it?
I think I used the last one.
You get one
Me,
back on your
that
turn.
one
Yeah.
back.
Oh.
I will say I have been. We might want to save it because I do have a. What was it? Oh, I have a break the lock thing. Which
We used 4 in the last turn.
I used 3, I think, last turn.
Yeah.
We probably have 2 at this point.
I was gonna say I have a feature I've been sort of putting in my back pocket, which is break the lock. So when the ship fails a dexterity, strength, constitution saving throw as a reaction, you can spend a power die to attempt to recover. So,
Nice.
Yeah, in that case, we'll save it.
well, I
That'll
think
be
we have
a-
2, right?
Yeah, so we have 2. Yeah, go for it. Let's see if we can finish this thing.
Alright. Damage. So
Nice.
what's-
Just re-roll it because you get
Oh yeah.
once per turn. You get so just re-roll it.
But,
Okay, take the 3.
So you took it.
you
15
can use
in total.
either, I guess.
Sweet.
That's
So
what it says.
solid blast off there. You can tell that it looks like it's near going critical. By the next brush, we'll take it down.
Gosh.
All right.
Someone
so
comp on it.
King, you taking a
Yes.
shot?
I'll take a shot. And...
All right, I'm gonna boost weapons before you do that.
Okay.
I need a boost strength. Need to get a 12 or better. Good job. Yeah, cool.
Inspiration.
There's nothing I can add to that. So
Yeah, I'll just take a normal shot because dude's gonna roll
What
a
a
crit
roll.
if I give him a chance. So 1d20 plus 6, so 19,
Nice.
and that's
You should
2d.
be able to finish them. So we don't jinx it. There we go. Oh.
Nice.
Max damage. Hey.
Down.
Yeah, he had 6, so you'd have been able to finish him either way. Actually, now that I look at the numbers, but finish him. How does that look as you take out that interdictor shit?
Yeah, so I seen where Izlith was kind of pounding away with the rapid fire, kind of exposed a hole in the hull. So I took advantage and popped a shot in, hit the reactor directly.
Nice.
Sweet. You guys see this large burst of explosion and flames. The reactor goes up and the ship separates. You see debris piling around. I'm actually going to see with this. And poor sleepy guy over here. He'd have disadvantage on. Actually, he'd actually just fail. He's incapacitated. He is caught up in the explosion. And you see his ship is taken out as well.
Yay.
Nice.
All right, and you
You
guys,
got a 2 for 1.
Brent, as you check your systems there, you do see that the gravitational field is down, and you guys could begin plotting your route to hyperspace. And with this too, usually you have to get 10 successful checks for hyperspace. We're bringing that down to 5.
We can at least start routing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Could I
Okay.
try running interference on the dreadnought?
Oh yeah, sure.
What
Come
do I
on,
gotta?
guys. It'll work eventually.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
So
cool.
14.
What's the roll for that one? Looking.
Oh, astrogation.
Astrogation. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need it.
Okay, so
One.
he's got to beat a 14.
Sweet. He got a 26.
26.
Yeah. And
That was an attack.
Oh yeah, I just put a scan in there. So
Oh, okay.
so 11, that'll get you guys 1 success. So you got 1 out of the 5 successes you need to pop out of the system.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
All right. Sweet. The dreadnought is up. It is going to take 1 shot at you and 2 shots, unfortunately, at that poor ship on the other side. So you guys ship on the other side. It's gonna hit all three of you. Sweet. So 20 energy to you guys.
All right, I'll uncanny dodge that one.
Oof.
Take 10.
Take 10 whole damage, so we're down to
43.
43.
You see these two shots go right to the
My
Sith's
God.
armor, and it is smoking. Chunks of it are flying off. Fires all around the hole. It's looking rough. This little ship's just down there.
Dang.
All right. Is there anybody left on Red Squad? Oh, there's one guy left on Red Squad.
Hi, bud.
He's gonna trigger 2 blasts at you guys, or 1 blast at you guys with his twin laser cannons. He did not have. Or did you dogfight him again?
No, I didn't. Wait, does the astrogation take up my turn?
It does take up an action.
Okay, then no, yeah.
All right, that's the 21 would hit for just 9 energy damage.
Cut into the hole.
Oh yeah, going there.
All right, last blue guy is gonna take a shot at you guys as well. Oof, and he will hit too.
Telling you guys we should have gotten those escape pods, huh? What I say?
Uh-huh.
Oof, yeah, and the green guys are just right after.
Telling you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, escape
we're
pods
up
don't
to
have
what?
hyperdiff.
33 hull points.
Oh, at least this guy does. So the 2 green squadron guys come flying in and taking 2 quick blasts at you. The one in the behind misses, but the one in front hits, but luckily for 3 damage.
Is that the attack with the 8? Or the. Oh, that's in 23.
Is
Never
there,
mind.
I thought there was only 3 fighters, or am I missing something?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Oh,
fighters.
okay. I wasn't looking. Okay. Yeah, there's another one higher up. I just scrolled down too far. All right.
All right, the Sith ship is up. They are going to focus on making some astrogation checks.
Guys, I don't know about you.
They're going to fail. It is pilot is then just going to evade and try to move a little bit further to get off the map.
Guys, we're gonna witness the Sith getting blown up shortly before we get blown up.
Hey, we got that slam, right? Like, I say we get some distance.
Shit, they cannot do astrogation to save their lives. Other Sith tries
literally.
to
Literally about saving their lives. Yeah.
like you hear the Sith just like yelling, somebody just throw some force lightning at it, make it work. And over the comms as they unsuccessfully get their nav computer to work. This guy is going to try to help you guys out a bit though. His shields are doing all right. And he's going to have his 2 quad lasers attack green and the red starfighter next to you all.
All I'm saying is I'm hoping someone's recording that so we have proof that it was not our incompetence that got him killed.
So,
But it was our incompetence that is gonna get us killed.
I don't know why this is not rolling damage for him. This is weird. Sweet. So 9 damage. You see one of the fighters, or the quad laser, is able to get a glancing blow off the red fighter, takes down the shields, and does some pretty good damage to the hull. And you guys are up.
So, question. So, like, this guy is 100 feet from me. So, my range on my space casting of Malazia is 60 feet. Would that reach, or do I need to hit that 100 mark? Because it's like more than 1 square, but not 2 squares.
Because Malazia, because that would be, it's 10 times. Because how far can Malazia go regularly?
Well, it can only go 30 feet, and I only have the rank 1 space casting, so it's only 2 times as far in space. So it can go 60 feet. So, like, the math is weird because obviously it doesn't like,
directly
fit
translate.
into the 50.
Yeah, we'll say, yeah, you can reach him with that. We'll say they're cool with that.
Yeah, so I will try to twin cast it again, I guess, against the red guy here and then the green guy up there. So it'll be a save DC 18 wisdom.
Sweet. They both will fail, so you see both of them
Nice.
just slump over on the controls.
Woo! Then I'll tell Ren, I think it's time for us to leave.
Okay.
And the better your D20 roll too on that, so if you add that D6, it could help you get more completions per round.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try that then. So you said I have advantage on this roll, right? This one, I think I did that right. We'll see. 14, and then we'll roll the D6. So 1.
Yeah.
Okay, 15.
Sweet. Yeah, you get another completed equation on that side, so you guys just need 3 more to be able to pounce out of the system.
Ah, math.
No. Who all can do that? Is it just the pilot who can do that, like once a turn?
Oh, so actually, I think anybody can do that, Jack. Just as long as you're kind of in the. I'm pretty sure it's just once per turn, so anybody
Okay.
who can make a check, a go at it.
Gotcha.
And I think I'm also gonna. I don't know if it'll help, but part of me just start trying to scram. But,
Sweet. So, Isolith and Ping, you guys are up. The red and let me put the little question marks. The red and green guy nearest to you are stunned.
Yeah, my action would have been done. That would have had to be mine.
Oh yeah, you used Balaz, yeah.
Honestly, I kind of want to help with the charting.
So let me check. I think only one person can do it per turn, but let me make sure that I'm right on that.
it was trying to exit stage left.
Is there anything we can do to help with like the hall? I know we can't get the shields back online, but is there anything like we can?
Yeah, you can do a patch. I think patch works on the
I
hull
think
too.
you can do patch.
Let me pull that up.
Yeah. Make a constitution check. The DC. The ship's missing hull points, so yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a DC 10.
Actually,
Then
I look
you
at it, there's no
Roll
restriction
the whole
on
die.
how many people can make that astrogation check.
Hmm.
You can only just use one per turn, it looks like.
I
so-
will do an astrogation check.
I think you can only do one.
I thought I
Very
could only do one, but looking at the rules, it doesn't say the ship can only
You should
do one.
definitely, if someone is holding onto their action still, we should definitely try and patch, please.
Yeah.
We
It's
don't
-1,
literally die.
right?
Yeah,
Minus
it's
one.
minus 1.
So it makes sense why that number of 10 though, because when I heard I was like 10 rounds, but theoretically you could get 3 or 4 turns. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I was like, huh, seems like a lot.
So sweet, you guys. So I think that puts you at 5. Yeah, that does put you at 5. So Isla gets 2 equations, and Noro gets 1 on that side. So they get you enough to be able to jump to hyperspace if you so chose.
Yeah, punch
I
it.
say we book it. Like, assist all out of the character. It's all about strength. If they can't get themselves out of there, well, they
Hey,
win.
we helped clear up the battlefield a good amount.
We
I
did what we were
totally-
supposed to, and we left.
I totally agree with you, Burger. Leave them. Leave them. I think it's our
Okay.
best option.
Well, Ren isn't waiting. This ain't no democracy. She punches it.
So you guys see the blue lines of hyperspace as you all make your getaway to get to the safety of interstellar travel. And
So Ping is in the gunner back there being like, yeah, let's make sure these cruisers get out of there. And then I just start seeing streaks. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, imagine some people weren't sitting down or whatever.
sweet, so
Kirk just went flying across the ship, guys.
Elias looks and goes, what are we supposed to safeguard the Sith?
We helped him out.
They can do it.
We're also on the edge of being exploded, so
Say
We
can
can't really
them.
help them if we're all dead.
So who is feeling lucky, rolling wise?
I've
Not
got
me.
3
Come on,
nat
Ren.
20s.
Come on,
far,
Ren.
so
So there's
Yeah.
gonna be 2 rolls. So
Okay.
2 straight D20 rolls. One's gonna have disadvantage. So basically, it's gonna see how
Which
these
of them
ships
survives?
do. Yeah. So first one with a regular roll is a DC 10. So that'll be for that big ship to see if it's able to make it out.
Okay.
The second roll is gonna disadvantage with a DC 13. So
oh boy. Well, we'll see. So first one straight. That's a nat 1. Second one is a disadvantage, and that's a 4. So
Neither of them.
Mistakes were made.
Oh.
listen, we're gonna die, so I think mistakes weren't made.
Hey, how does Gavin seem right now,
let's
Yeah, I
talk about
you
that
guys
and
do
see
have
what
an
we do.
inspiration point in case you want to burn one.
Don't do a gill.
Yeah.
can
Don't
if you want.
don't roll double now ones.
Yeah, maybe someone else roll that.
Wow.
Your luck's ran
I've
out.
been getting
Ren.
such good rolls, and now you guys have no faith. You
1d20.
watch. You watch.
All right, Ren, do it.
1d20.
Yeah,
One,
it's
two,
fine. Nora's got it.
Okay.
Yeah, see? You jinxed it. You should have let me go.
That's not in that one.
Whoa. All right. So you
None
guys
of them survive.
you guys are able to make it to the safety of hyperspace. You fly for a bit before kind of coming out. It's kind of waiting for a while to see if you could rendezvous with the Sith forces you were sent to protect. But you wait. 10 minutes goes by. Nothing comes through. Hour goes by. Still nothing. But about 2 hours into waiting, you do see a small escape pod with a hyperdrive pop into view, smoking, scarred up, looks like some blaster shots have been taken against it, and you see it just rocketing into view from it's kind of almost spinning end over end as it comes out of hyperspace.
Look,
So they're gonna be happy with.
So you see it does open up a comm line to the ship, and you hear the same guy's voice before, and he seems like a little more passionate now. And you hear first it was like you guys answer the comm line. He yells, "You Criffin left us. You came and we thought we were fighting together or breaking our chains, and all of a sudden we look up and you guys are in hyperspace. You Criffin cowards."
Cowards are just smart. You can see we're not doing great here.
What was that?
Yeah.
What was that saying? What is it? What is it? Pride is the prize of the fool. I forgot. A Revan quote.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
Ping just jumps on the comm and say, I think what you meant to say is you want to ride out of here.
Oh my god.
Roll either intimidation check with advantage.
That's fair. Listen, I feel 0% bad, and it doesn't matter that they're Sith or not. It's 100% that we were about to get blown up.
Hey, they need to get out of there themselves. Not my problem. All right, so advantage, intimidation.
Nice.
What's this?
You see the guy's face like completely falls as you mention that, and you see him mutter like, "Yes, we do need a ride. I guess discretion's the better part of valor and all of that. But we did lose 2 ships that we really could not afford to lose, and I will be telling Lord Kyotoki what has transpired."
But you lost him to
That
ships.
you lost him 2 ships.
Yeah.
I didn't lose 2 ships.
Hey, we were coming to rescue you. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
In fact, we saved our ship.
Yeah.
You see his face just twist up, like he's just like not sure what to say. Eyes like blazing yellow.
We
And
got this path straight for you. Straight ahead.
Be mad. It's fine.
it's like just let me aboard. Just Griffin, whatever.
Don't mind the rancor.
He's very nice.
You see, like, just as he's about to cut the comm, he goes like Rancor, but the comm line already cuts out. The escape pod does eventually dock with you guys. You see a small contingent of Sith, about 4 Sith, just kind of all dark black robes. You see Zabrak, the human who you're speaking with, as well as 2 Rhodians disembark. The human just goes, putting us to Kyoto Key. We have to get this data, even if I can't bring additional reinforcements, so we hope to. As he kind of glares at you guys.
I smile. Yeah, you can do that.
He goes, fortunately, we managed to salvage the data. He kind of holds up a little data card. So we know where the planet is, where Kyoto Key's weapon is located. So hopefully this will be enough, even though we don't have our legion of troopers that we had on board the ship to help.
2 ships. That's a full battalion. Just okay.
Such a shame that you lost that.
You see him shake his head. I didn't lose. You all left us.
We got the
Oh,
path
don't
straight for
ship
you.
this on us, man.
Are you sure Sith not all about the strength to carve your own path?
It's just like office
Seems to me you were
politics.
not strong
That
enough.
wasn't my job. That was your job.
You see his eyes kind of flare again, especially if they're not strong enough jab. He goes, Kyoto Key will hear of this. Mark my words.
Oh, he will.
know.
Oh yeah, tell him. Tell him.
If you don't tell him, we will.
I know him pretty well. We'll have a conversation.
Yeah. So Ping just like points over at like the I guess like the gear up in the co-pilot where you do the astromatic check and be like, actually, do you know what that's for? Like you're supposed to jump.
You gotta see him just shake his head. Our computer, it had malfunctions. It was an error.
We have a recording of you saying, shock it with force lightning, if I'm correct.
He goes, that was taken out of context.
I don't believe it was.
He goes, fine. I'll tell Kyoto Key that we were all valiant. Everybody did a good job. Is that better? It was situations beyond our control that lost the ship. Everybody agree to that? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Griffin Republic. And you see him just stalk off into an unoccupied area of the ship.
He thinks we're amongst the Republic. Are we?
Sweet. So, unless there's anything you all want to do right now, Kyoto Key did give you all rendezvous coordinates for meeting up with him and his ships to go over the data. If you guys want to make your way there,
Yeah.
or sweet. Yes, you guys are able to. It takes kind of another day of travel through hyperspace, but eventually you do make your way above the kind of it's almost an uninhabited planet that Kyoto Key chose, but you do see that he's got the remnants of Revan's empire, as well as kind of just scattered fleets. You see just kind of just looks like ships that have just gone through hell and back. There's not too much left, though. You see about 3 dreadnoughts, as well as just a small array of support ships with them. One thing you do notice, though, is there is a kind of looks like a little mechanic ship hovering over a little dry dock that can help refit repairs, as well as patch up holes that have seen some damage. And as you guys come over the comms, you do see, or come into comm range, you do see Kyoto Key pop up on the holo comm. And he goes, "My apprentice, you've returned. I fear you may have returned empty-handed, though. Where are my other ships?"
Stardust.
I feel like
Their chains were unbroken.
Ooh.
You see, he frowns and goes, "Always a sense of humor with you. Did you at least get the data?"
Give a nod.
"I'd have appreciated those ships to bolster our ranks, but at the end of the day, the data is all that matters. Land your ship at the dry dock. We'll be able to refit your repairs. And come aboard. We have much to discuss." They're going to give you coordinates to the docks, and they're able to kind of nestle the ship in there. And you see droids and the people begin kind of swarming over it to help repatch the shields, as well as some of the hull damage you guys took. Out of curiosity, how much hull damage did you guys take?
A ton.
Yeah. so
I think we were
Wow.
left on 21
not looking good.
out of our 50, so you know.
Yeah, you're at 21, yeah. And so your guys' hull was smoking, scorch
About to
marks
say.
all around.
The guys in the pod were really talking that much crap. They should have just opened their eyes.
You see as the Sith gets off board, he still shakes his head. He guys taps the hull and goes, "She had a lot more fight in her. You all ran so early, but as I said, everybody did a good job. No worries."
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and so I go and I look out like the starboard for his ship, and I think you left too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's just some basic mathematics. I don't know. We managed fine.
You see him kind of nod and says, "In the report, you'll see." He kind of pulls out a data pad. "We had technical difficulties with the
If you need a tutor or something,
We had Jeremy
I
working
can figure it out.
navigations, and
So.
he kept spilling coffee on the system. So
but
much
you,
caffeine with Jeremy.
you guys in the Sith and begin marching towards where Kyoto Key said he would meet you at. You come to kind of a conference room. You see Kyoto Key as well as kind of a little contingent of Sith troopers. The Sith comes over that you were speaking to earlier, and we'll name him Lord Varro. Comes over and hands Kyoto Key 2 data pads. And he goes, "My lord, I've retrieved the data that you sent us for. We have found the location of your weapon. There was some setbacks along the way, but overall we succeeded, and I'd like that noted." And you see I put that 6 times in the report. Just please look back to that and remember that we did our job as you're going through for evaluations.
remember that when the purges come.
I watched all of my friends die, but it's okay. I just need a promotion.
You see him go, "Acceptable casualties and all of that, if this will truly stop the hunters. My team and I performed valiantly. Fortunately, everybody did their jobs well, but there were things that happened, and we lost the 2 ships." You see him kind of flinching a bit as he says that, and looks towards Kyoto Key. And as you see Kyoto Key kind of looks up, kind of glances at him, his eyes flare yellow for a bit before he looks over to the rest of you, kind of eyeing Ool, and then moving to the rest. "Apprentice, tell me honestly, did this man perform as you would have expected a commander under my charge to do so?"
Oh boy.
Just starts to play the recording. Just zap it with force.
It's not my duty to judge your minions. We did our part of the job the best we could, and we retrieved the data.
You see him nod, and he looks to the captain and goes, "My Lord Varro, it appears my apprentice does not wish to speak against or for you, so."
Uh-oh.
You've lost me 2 ships in a time that I cannot afford to lose ships. You are no longer a lord of the Sith. You are now less than an apprentice. You are a servant of the Empire. And you see him reach out with his hand, and you see the Sith lightsaber flies from it into his hand, and he ignites it, and he kind of holds it out to the Sith and says, "You will have your life, but now you are the lowliest of my Empire. Earn your way back up, prove your strength, build your power, and eventually you may be held in esteem again." You see him wave, and the Sith is dragged out by the other troopers.
Ooh.
What's
But
the
he,
look on his face?
sadness mixed with a strong bit of relief. Looks like this could have went way worse. So he doesn't even make a sound. He just kind of goes off with the troopers. They're dragging him away, just quietly accepting his fate.
Not the first time he's been in that situation, I feel like.
But you see Kyoto Kizu kind of whole demeanor switches, and he smiles and goes, "Well, we've got that unpleasantness out of the way. Let us see what the fool has brought us." And he plugs the data pad into a little hollow terminal. And you guys see a string of text fly up, but then you do see a world appear as well. And the world, kind of a deep blue, there's a lot of oceans as well as swirling clouds. It takes place on the screen. And he kind of see him lean back and smile and goes, "Of course, I'll be here. My friends, are any of you familiar with Tython and the Legend of the Jedi?"
Would I
No.
have history of that?
Yeah, you can roll a lore check if you like.
Lore check. +1. Let's go. I do know.
Nice.
Hey.
So Noru, you paid attention in Jedi school. Tython is the birthplace of the Force, or they call it the birthplace of the Force. It's where the Jedi, and I don't know how to pronounce
Jedi.
Jedi. Is that how you pronounce it?
It's like GED apostrophe AII. Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like one of those with the extra letters, but I feel like it sounds the same.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's where they initially originated from. It's a planet in the deep core. I don't mark it on the map too.
And you got Ashla and Bogon. The
Yeah.
moons.
So planet in the deep core, where the kind of the prereqs or the kind of the ancestors of the Jedi Order originated on, and where a lot of what is known about the Force began. You also know that it's been lost for the last, I think, couple thousand years. That once the Jedi had left, the hyperspace lanes in the deep core are known to be extremely unstable. Because within the deep core too, you would know as well that there's a lot of stars densely packed, like so close that stars will collide and absorb each other, and like black holes permeate the area. It's a spot that's pretty difficult to get in and out of, and has been pretty much lost for the last while, a couple thousand years, from both the Jedi as well as the galaxy at large. You see him smile and goes, "Well, my friends, it appears we must go to the deep core. It appears that's where our weapon will be, where we can finally turn the tables on those who have come against us. I think, my friends, I will come with you on this endeavor, and see if we can find a weapon worthy of our names. Before we go, are there any questions you have regarding Tython
Yeah, a few. So, how can you navigate through the? Do you have some kind of, I don't know, new navigation system, or is this something else to get us through the core?
My friend, I fear you doubt the power of the Force. Through the Force, all things are possible. Well, it is danger for those who do lack the gift to fly through. With those who command the power of the Force and bend it to its will, we shall be able to make our way. I trust that if your pilot is not up to the task, me and my apprentice should be able to easily do it.
We're up to the task. I just wanted clarification. So this is gonna be kind of like a Skywalker situation where we got like navigators that are flying us through and using the Force to, like, I don't know. I'm just
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be so kind of like oh yeah, they didn't Rise of Skywalker 2 kind of. I think,
well, no, I'm talking like I forgot Thrawn
Thrawn.
called them Skywalkers.
Oh.
Oh yeah, for
the
new canon.
chiss always, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, kind of like that, exactly.
And he did it kind of as a dig to Vader. That scene, man. Anyway,
Actually,
yeah.
completely coincidence. That's why Thrawn found it very funny.
So that's good. I will assist you in the navigations, but we will make our way through that maelstrom. And we will arrive at Tython. And we will claim the power that is ours. We will use it to kill those who hunt us. We will rebirth the galaxy in a new era, free from the hunted, and with us in power. Doesn't that sound grand? I mean,
Sounds better than our current situation.
my friends, you need to live a little. I can show you much of the true power of the Force. Why spend your life in servitude to the Jedi when you could have true power and make sure that something like this never happens again? Make sure that the galaxy is safe, prosperous, just, equitable. You could do all of that if you had the true power.
I'm not here to debate you. We're just here to help you. Let's not get things, misunderstood. We're just here to help.
He goes, my friend, I feel if you spend some more time with me, you'll see what the Force can truly offer you. But as you said, we are here to work on a mission. So I will have my people repair your ship as quickly as possible. We will get that up and running, and I will join you. And we will see if we can bring balance. Make use of the hospitality of my ship while you wait, but I will be back soon. And after that, you see he kind of stands up and leaves the area. He does leave the kind of data pad plugged into the holo terminal in case you guys want to take a look at any more of the data that he brought back from an expedition mission. But basically, you guys will be, what time is it? So actually, we'll probably do that next session, but next time you guys will be, first off, making your way through the core to Tython, and then exploring the planet, see if you can get that weapon.
Nice. Did we hear back from the Mandalorians about how the Jedi fared, or will we do that kind of off session?
So you guys haven't heard back yet, but they had to do a little bit of a. Actually, let me see how far that is. I think it's pretty far from Terrace to Yavin, if I remember right. Where's Yavin again? Oh, that's not that far actually. That's on the main hyperspace way too. So not yet, but who wants to roll a D100 for me? And plus 20 to it.
I'll give it a shot. Plus 20?
Plus 20.
Oh, Master Hadlar.
So you do, as you guys are kind of settling in and waiting for your ship to be repaired, you do get a hollow message. You see the new Mandalore, May Ren, appear on the comms mission. And she kind of lets you know, she kind of see a little scarring on her armor, look a little banged up, but you see she takes her helmet off. She does have a bit of a smile on. And she looks at the group and goes, well, we're still criffing in it, guys, but it's going all right. We landed on Yavin. We're having a little bit of guerrilla action with those Republic mercenaries up top. We've gathered a few of your Jedi. There's been some casualties, just little casualties here and there. But we've gathered. We've got Master Hadlar, and we've got some of the younglings. Now we still got some of our people patrolling the jungle, seeing if we can gather a few more of them. But so far, it's going all right. I'll let you guys know once we're off planet, but just want to let you all know that we were able to make through the blockade. Took out a couple ships on our way in, and so far we've been having some fun playing some guerrilla tactics with the Republic again. It's just like old time, Rennie.
That's good.
Yeah.
At least
I'm
they're.
glad that it's
At
going
least
well.
we have. Well, I mean, their mission's going better than ours, so far.
Hey, we completed the mission.
Technically.
I mean, are we sad that some Sith ships got blown up? Not really.
No.
and we're 2 ships less likely of being betrayed. So.
So you guys, we're doing all right. I'll check back in with you guys once we get off planet. But remember, I'm saving these Jedi, so you all better be ready to strap up and go fight out for Mandalore. That's coming.
We'll be there.
Fair enough.
You see, she goes, well, here's some explosions, so I gotta get back to it. You see her cut the holocom.
Always charming, your mother, Ren.
Yeah.
See where you get it from.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, that was good. Good stuff.
Sweet. So yeah, we'll pick up next session there with you guys navigating through Titan. Ship combat looked a little longer than I expected, but got a little taste of the new system there, and we'll be able to kind of have some fun, be a little skill adventure as you guys try to make your way through the core there. We'll run that next session, just so we don't have to kind of worry about time for it.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds fun.
I like the new ship combat. It just takes a little while to get used to it.
Yeah.
I'm having difficulty identifying like what it is I can and can't do, because I'm like, okay, I'm referring to the ventures, I'm referring to like the stuff in the main page, I'm referring to the character sheet. I'm just like, so I'm just.
At least as far as the actions go, a lot of them tell you, so that's good. And that was helping me when I was flipping back and forth. It's like, okay.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
All right, you guys.
All
have a
right,
good
see
night.
y'all. Thanks,
Thanks,
Tegan.
guys. See ya.
Peace.
Bye.